If you're thinking of buying the Master System, hold on, because I'm about to reveal some surprising truths that might change your mind. You've probably heard it's a classic 8-bit console with a solid library of games. But what if I told you that despite its technical edge over the NES, this system has some serious drawbacks that could frustrate even the most dedicated retro gamer? But here's what surprised me. The Master System wasn't just underrated, it was basically the underdog that Sega just couldn't quite get right. Today, we're diving deep into why that matters, what problems you'll face, and who might still find this vintage console worth the price. Stick around because the reality might be different than you expect. Ready to uncover the truth behind the Master System? Let's go. First, some context. The Master System was Sega's 8-bit answer to the Nintendo Entertainment System, and on paper, it had all the right ingredients. The hardware was more powerful, the graphics sharper, and bigger color palettes. However, the biggest issue wasn't the tech, it was the lack of Mario. Without Nintendo's iconic mascot, the Master System struggled to build the same emotional connection that NES had locked down tight. It's like inviting everyone to a party but forgetting to send the invite to the guest of honor. This absence fundamentally limited the console's appeal, and no amount of hardware horsepower could fix that gap. But here's where things get tricky. The Master System wasn't just a second-place console. Sega tried to make it something unique. This included arcade ports like Outrun and Space Harrier, which were cutting edge at the time. The 3D glasses peripheral, which sounds like a sci-fi gadget from the 80s, was one of the console's coolest features. Imagine putting on clunky wraparound glasses and suddenly seeing your game world pop in 3 dimensions. Unfortunately, only a handful of games supported this tech. It's like buying a high-end blender but discovering you only get 2 smoothie recipes. Exciting but frustratingly limited. Now to the tough stuff. Why might you hesitate spending $265 on the Master System today, especially with a 4.1 rating on Amazon? For starters, the library, while large, was hampered by Nintendo's iron grip over third-party developers. This meant fewer games and slower releases. Imagine waiting months for a quality game drop in an era of instant gratification. It felt like being the only kid at recess without a ball to play with. This issue still impacts players who seek variety and fresh experiences. Then there's the nostalgia factor. While some love the retro vibe, others find the dated graphics and repetitive game mechanics hard to swallow. So if you're expecting a blast from the past with a modern twist, the Master System might leave you reaching for the reset button. But hold on, don't click away just yet. While the system may have faltered in the market, it developed a cult following thanks to beloved titles like Alex Kidd in Miracle World and the classic RPG Phantasy Star, arguably one of the greatest RPGs of that generation. These games alone can offer hours of fun, provided you're into retro gaming's unique charm. For collectors, fans of Sega history, or anyone curious about the pre-Genesis era, the Master System delivers a glimpse into a crucial but overlooked chapter of gaming history. It's like discovering a secret menu at your favorite burger joint. Maybe not for everyone, but a real treat if you know what you're looking for. One important note: the price. At nearly $265 on Amazon, you're paying a premium for nostalgia and hardware that was already outmatched back then. If you're budgeting this as a gift or first-time retro console, it's worth weighing if the cost matches the experience, especially since other systems offer stronger game libraries and more reliable support. Think of it like buying a vintage car. Sure, it's cool and stylish, but it might spend more time in the shop than on the road. If you're a serious collector or die-hard Sega fan, that's part of the charm. If not, you might want to explore other options. Now, for the good news. Sega learned from these missteps and came back swinging with the Genesis, where most of the Master System's weaknesses were addressed. This means the Master System plays an important role as a historical stepping stone, giving you insight into how 8-bit gaming evolved before the 16-bit wars kicked off. If you want to see Sega's roots and the early arcade-to-home evolution up close, the Master System is a unique artifact. Plus, there's something oddly satisfying about the limited but quirky library of games that can't be experienced elsewhere. Still wondering if the Master System has any hidden gems? You bet. Titles like Ghost House, R-Type, and Hang On packed gameplay that defined arcade thrills at home. Not to mention, the Master System's graphical capabilities often outshine the NES, delivering colorful sprites and smooth animation for its time, albeit with fewer games to showcase them. If you're a gaming enthusiast who enjoys exploring obscure gems and doesn't mind a slow drip of new titles, this console might just keep you entertained. Just don't expect the library to rival Nintendo's mega-hit machine in size or influence. Here's a quick joke break since all this retro talk might get too serious. Why did the Master System get invited to every party? Because it knew how to press start on the fun, but then it forgot the snacks. And speaking of snacks, playing on the Master System feels like eating those classic box cereals. Delicious nostalgia with a side of questionable practicality. Another one for the road. Why don't Master System players ever get lost? Because they always stick to 8-bit paths. Okay, last one, I promise. Why did the Master System gamer bring a ladder to the arcade? To reach the high scores Sega promised but never delivered. So who exactly should buy the Master System in 2024? If you're a collector who values Sega's legacy, a retro gamer hunting for unique titles you won't find on other consoles, or someone seeking a conversation piece for your game room, the Master System is worth considering. It's a window into the past, imperfect and all. However, if your goal is endless gameplay variety, high-speed releases, and modern convenience, this might not be the system for you. For families and casual gamers looking for fun right out of the box, there are better investments. It's like choosing between a classic vinyl record and a Bluetooth speaker. Both have their charms, but only one is ready to play on demand. Beyond gaming, the Master System sparks an appreciation for gaming history and technology evolution. Owning it is like holding a piece of Sega's story, the underdog that laid the groundwork for future successes. Plus, it offers a unique chance to explore the arcade experience at home, thanks to its varied but limited arcade franchises. If this narrative intrigues you, you're likely to enjoy owning the system despite its flaws. Before wrapping up, here's a nuanced twist. The Master System wasn't a failure in Sega's eyes, it was an important learning curve. Sega's next consoles refined the formula, corrected marketing mistakes, and created iconic franchises still adored today. So buying the Master System means owning a piece of that journey. It's not just about the games, but understanding where Sega's spirit came from, the innovative, risk-taking company that refused to back down. To finish, let's be honest. The Master System has problems, limited game support, frustrating waits for new titles, and a high price for what you get. But it also represents nostalgia, unique games, and gaming history you can't replicate with modern consoles. If you're ready to embrace the quirks, appreciate the aesthetics, and dive into a slice of 8-bit Sega legacy, the Master System offers a rewarding experience. For the right buyer, it's worth every penny. If you want to grab the Master System at the best price, check out the link in the description below. Remember, prices change quickly, so acting fast can save you some serious cash. Whether you're a collector or a curious gamer, this system lets you travel back to the roots of Sega's dreams before the Genesis era exploded. So why not give it a shot and see what the fuss was all about? Thanks for watching and happy gaming.